Hey folks, welcome back to another seed bomb video. Today we're talking about birch. So last time we went over chaga, how to find chaga mushroom on birch. So we're not really going to go over the identification of a birch tree. If you want to see a little more about that, check the link in the description for our chaga video. Today we're talking about uses for the bark and the twigs and some other uses for the birch tree itself. We're going to talk about making birch tea, and also one of our favorite uses for birch is using the bark to start fires when we're camping. So oftentimes you see birch on the ground. There's some up here in the front. And this birch is clearly dead. One of the cool things about birch, as we described in our other video, is that the bark itself, because of the betulin contained in the bark, is actually hydrophobic. So when you find a dead birch limb or tree like this, oftentimes the inside is rotting out, but the bark is still intact.
Ooh.
So
I'm gonna keep going. I found a sample of a rotting.
like this. So we found a sample of a rotting birch log. This you can see, I don't know if you can get it clearly here. Let's go up here a little bit.
Okay.
This guy is very light because it's rotting, and you can see the birch bark is still wrapped around like in a circle as the inside is crumbling apart. So we're going to harvest some of this birch bark. We're going to find another birch tree and get some twigs to show you how to make a birch tea, and then we're going to start a fire using the bark. So catch up with you in a minute.
Alright, so we're gonna harvest a few birch twigs to make some tea with. And what you want to look for is, once you have your birch tree, ideally you want to find some branches that have some buds on them and are nice and pliable. And you can always, another birch identification is kind of the scratch and sniff test. You just scratch some of the bark and sniff it, and it smells like wintergreen, which is really nice. You can keep that. So yeah, I'm just gonna snip just a few of these twigs here, and we can make a really tasty tea. Okay, that'll do.
Okay, so we tried to shoot this outside, but the wind was whipping so bad, it made it a real pain in the ass to try to get a fire started. So probably not too advisable, but we're going to do this inside for the sake of demonstration. So to start a fire using your birch bark, we're going to take our knife and we're going to scrape some of this bark. Until we've got some nice fine shavings here. Then we're going to take our ferro rod, place it down onto those shavings, and use the back of our knife. Now, you're going to want your knife to have a 90-degree spine on it. This one has been custom made and has a 90-degree spine. If it's rounded, you're not going to be able to get a good spark off of your ferro rod. There we go. So very simple. You see how easily that burns? And you can just lay your kindling on top of that and have a great campfire in no time. All right, we'll keep that nice and safe now. So thank you so much for watching our little video on birch. We hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you like it. Give the video a like. Check us out on Patreon or seedbombpa.com.
We're gonna go.
You go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you do it.
No, you do it.
So we're gonna go make some tea with our birch twigs and maybe get this fire going a little more and warm up. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks so much for watching.
Thanks.